Alright, what is up, guys? Yes, of course, we know SDK. That would be Trucks Book Client, want me in. So, we are going to continue our game and we're going to pick up the newest episode, this being episode 3. We are in Muleshoe, Texas at the moment right now, and we've got a load. I don't believe I selected it yet or not. I don't think I did. Obviously, I didn't. We are empty pallets. I would have taken. Well, actually, probably would not have. Awesome, Tyson. Good to hear. I think that might actually fill the remaining seats because I know I did bring on 2 other drivers today. But in the meantime, we've got this load of empty pallets here that we need to take to Hotlanta from Texas. So we're gonna get in here. There's our trailer. It's all well, magically now it's not as high up in the air as it was because it was pretty way up there. I still wouldn't want to attach to it. It was like floating 20 or 30 feet in the 20 or 30 feet in the air easily. I should be a tier 3, but I'm still in the 567. I do have my eye on that 389 though. It's tier 3 requirements is 10,000 miles and up, and just on this truck alone we have 11.6. So I wish I was tier 3 yet, but I'm still sitting as a tier 2. I think what he means by that is he wants to make sure that everything is gonna work out, because we've had a couple drivers that have come in, run a couple loads, and then quit. So he wants to make sure he's making the right decision before he pulls the trigger on anybody. It's nothing personal. It's just a business thing. And damn it, I wanted to go over in there. Well, you know what? We're going over in there. Excuse me. Maybe we're not. Freaking invisible wall. That's gonna make things a little interesting. Well, we gotta go over here anyway. Alright, let's go get our load, and then I guess we'll say fuck it and get fuel down the road. Can I
Number 4
customize
Caleb
this?
Thompson joined your channel.
Yeah, with nothing. We'll just go with about the fucking same. Screw it. Our load of pallets. Let us go find them. They're probably around back. Yep, they're around back, and we gotta go the other way to get to them. Son of a bitch. Oh, what's up, girl? Still looking at that fucking phone? I'll roll around the corner here and see where our trailer's at, and it should be right here. Yep, there's our trailer. Perfect. You do have to talk to dispatch all the time. It's anytime you put in a load, you have to request your dispatch and then wait for approval. Let's get up under this trailer here. Shut those fucking hazards off. Oh, I'm already at tier 3. It's just, we've had a really, apparently it's been a really busy day around, well, a busy day in reality, I guess, for the guys, because shit I think I'm gonna mention it after this load here, see if I can get put into a tier 3 truck. So I can ditch this goofy, oh perfect, we have to go past the Petro anyways.
Cody Franklin joined your channel.
I fully plan on getting in the 389. I don't know what you need to talk to him about. If he said he wants to talk to you, then obviously Ace has something that he wants to figure out. Am I gonna be able to get into the Petra? That's the problem. No, I'm not. So, you know, we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna go on down the road. Would have been nice to stop there. The only way you get the paint schemes is by becoming part of the company, and it's on their Facebook group. Let's see, what's the speed? 75, so we can actually crank this thing all the way up for a little while until we roll into another small town. 8th gear, please. Thank you. So let's get our cruise set at 70, and that's what happens when you're paying attention to the speedometer. You will get invited if you get accepted to the company. I said there's possibly 1 seat. I don't know, maybe 2. Don't know, but all I know is it's been a really, really busy day. Stop, you son of a bitch. Facebook has been, dispatch has been a little bit slow today, but like we said from the beginning, this revolves around real life as well too, so that always takes precedence first. So if people are busy, then dispatch is gonna be a little bit slow, but I don't mind it. I've racked up almost 20,000 miles total with the company. I would just like to see myself in the 389 again and out of this 567. Only for the fact that I have all the stuff that I like for the 389. So we got what, 1,000? Oh, this is a long trip. This is definitely gonna burn into my remaining drive time. I think it was 50 something hours. Oh, speed limit 65 now. There we go. Okay, so that car dipped in behind us. We're safe to get out here in the hammer lane. And I do believe we're gonna roll back into Hereford, I think, unless we're going no, Lubbock, because we're going the opposite direction. So I assume we're gonna make the loop over this way, and there's a fuel station over there. That's a good sign. God, my voice is all jacked up from sinuses. Hey, there's one of our trucks leased out. I'm a full-on fleet driver. That guy, he's already got his shit together. He's leased. Almost went. Almost looks like another one of our trucks over there, but it's not. I don't think. This Maersk truck would get the hell on. Nope, that's an Estes Express. We call them testes. What's up, Evan? I swear this truck, when it shifts, it sounds like a fucking... Sounds like I'm processing something with a machine. We've got to make our way back to Vegas eventually to hop into that nice tier 3 goodie stuff. Hopefully that'll happen tonight. Going through Lubbock is weird. It's definitely a weird intersection. No, you start in a tier 1 truck, which is either a Peterbilt 579, a Kenworth T680, or a Volvo VNL 670. Then tier 2 is what I'm driving, the Peterbilt 567. Tier 3 is the 389 and the W900. Now down the road, if you want to lease a truck, you can drive, I guess, whatever the hell you want. It just has to have the company skin on it. The only thing I hate about being out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere is all these damn intersections. Get me to an interstate! Away from all these damn red lights. No. The only ones are Peterbilt, Kenworth, Volvo. It's a nice ass Walmart over there. We don't run no freight breakers. Go on, make a damn turn. I'll call A-Road and let them know you fucking went red. I have a feeling this is going to turn into one lane. Hey, you got a lot of fucking driving to do if you want to get there, Evan. A lot of miles. I'm already there in this truck alone. Then again, I've got almost 30 deliveries completed. It's been so busy today. Hopefully now things have kind of settled down and we can kind of get a little bit more focused and figure out if I can jump into a tier 3. My speed limiter was set at 65. My cruise control. fancy word for speed limiter? Yes, it was. Just gonna stay 2 lanes through here, we're good. It seems like the trips are stupid long when you're at 1,000 miles plus, but then once you get under 1,000, it gets a little bit like, oh, this isn't that bad. All these fucking nowhere USA towns. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. We have to drive the speed limits. Come on now, you think I'm gonna bend the rules for that? I'm not gonna bend the rules for it and then get busted. Trucks book shows what your fastest speed is, so they'll bust you for speeding. So I figured I'd do it. It's a challenge. Can I drive the speed limit? God, that shifting is so annoying. If he said he'd get back to you, he'll get back to you when he can. He's a man of his word. And who knows, we might have already filled all the seats. Because I know Evan got hired on today, as well as another Cody. Well, the Cody from used to join us in the booth doing races, so I brought in 2 drivers today. So we might have to sit down and figure out how many seats are actually open, if there is any. Which might be why he said give him a couple days, because he's got to sort through and I think figure out if we've got any available units to put people in. Please don't let this be a fucking red light. I'm tired of red lights. Oh, look, it's a traffic light. And it's turning from green to red. Wow, that payroll just pulled a precision turnaround on that tanker over there. That was pretty impressive. Not until you, or the only way you can run your own truck that way is if you lease through the company. And you either lease as a fleet driver or you lease as an owner operator. Then you can drive your own truck. If not, you have to stick to the 670, the 579, the 680, the 567, the 389, W9. Basically, it has to be skinnable. At some point, I'll go ahead and lease my own truck and I'll see if I can, because I think I'm gonna have a custom truck built for me. Depending on how expensive it is. Wasn't watching my speed there. I made this thing called cruise control for a reason. To keep stupid asses like me from going too fast. Well, good thing we're in this lane anyways, because we need to go up and over. Let's get the hell out of Texas into Kansas or wherever the hell we're going, because we gotta get down and make it to Atlanta. I'm assuming this turned into an interstate. Yep, we're on I-20 now. Perfect. And we can pick the pace up too. By 5 miles an hour. Now, what we're set at right now is the max speed we are allowed to run, period. That's the beauty of having the E-logs in the Qualcomm and these things, is they know how fast you're going. If you hammer down the entire way, it'll show up on the record what the fastest speed the truck achieved was. And if it's over what the limits are, you will not get credited for the load, and you will get obviously a nice little meeting with one of the safety guys. And if we were Swift or any of the other companies, they wouldn't give two shits. They'd actually applaud us if we could get a truck up over 70 miles an hour. All of these are perfectly capable of doing so. We go for excellence and realism and safety, more importantly. Alright, so rolling up on Abilene and San Angelino, or whatever the hell it is. And we will go east towards Fort Worth. It's pretty bright through here. Now you take that stupid rubber block the fuck out from underneath the damn pedal. What the hell are you doing here, homeboy? At least you slowed me down enough to where I could pull in here and fuel up. Damn, diesel's only $1.93 a gallon. Holy shit. Wish it was that cheap around here. Alright, so we are good to go now. We got a full tank. Just got gas. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, jerk off. I hate motherfuckers like this. Dude, there was a huge opening there. You could have pulled the fuck out. Look, finally. Fucking A. Get the fuck out of my way, old man. Your stupid K-line truck. Jackass. Fuck out of here. See, that's the thing I hate about getting stuck at a truck stop with another truck like that. Fucking dumbass sitting there. Oh, dude, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for 10 minutes for fucking traffic to go by. And what the hell? I see a bunch of stoplights up here. The hell, we have a wreck? Looks like we had a wreck there between the container truck and possibly the dually and this red one here. That's another one of our fleet drivers. And I don't understand. I got places to go and things to do here, not sit around and be stuck at a fucking gas station waiting to get back on the highway because some dumb fuck doesn't know where the gas pedal is. Love to know where that light is coming from too in my cab. Not even close, I'm being very nice. I wouldn't have put up with shit like that. I would have already drove around the son of a bitch or got out of my truck and went up to his door. Bet you his ass would have moved then. So we're going to continue towards Dallas and Fort Worth. And ironically, that's the only time that the Yankee in me comes out is when I get pissed off. God help anybody who's in my path when I am pissed. And it doesn't play well down here in the South because they have a tendency to drive like fucking idiots. I do like seeing all these Dodge Ram dualies though, those are nice. Unfortunately, they're all the same color. And I don't think I have a traffic pack installed either, so that's SCS right there. If it is SCS, then way to go, assholes. You're getting licensing from cars and shit. You're not giving us any other truck licenses? Dude, we don't have guardrails on any of the fucking highways where there's supposed to be them. They've already been knocked out by somebody else who's fucking drunk or stupid, or run off the road by somebody who's stupid. The state doesn't give a shit about fixing any of that. Don't even get me started about their fucking inability to fucking operate a plow truck. I think that they actually armed people down here with trucks that have belly scrapers on them too. Big mistake. Not to mention the gull wings. We actually have a brand new, I think it's a One is it's either Mack or it's a Kenworth. I think it's a 680. Brand fucking new T-Dot truck. Belly scraper, cyclone blade on it, and a gull-wing blade. What the fuck they're gonna use that for around here, I have no idea. Unless they intend to just clear the 4-lane to the county line, which is about 5 miles worth of highway each way. Or if they intend to do like a brute force plow where they're occupying both lanes of travel at once. There's no other fucking need to have a gull-wing plow, belly scraper, and a cyclone, seeing how they knock down mailboxes right and left. The belly scraper I can see because the way that they operate the fucking nose plows, they are so stupid with it that the amount that they're missing with the front blade, that belly scraper will actually pick it up and move it, but that belly scraper is only about a foot tall. I'll give it a good snowstorm here. There ain't any fucking mailboxes for miles. I think they should all be required to, well, actually one driver got famous. It wasn't our county, it was another county. It was actually Nashville. He got famous for all the wrong reasons. 256 mailboxes, I think, that he knocked over, and he had to personally go out and fix every single one of them. As he rightly should have. If you don't know how to fucking plow, don't get your ass in a truck. I mean, yeah, sometimes shit's gonna happen. If you got like a 30-plus-year-old mailbox and it's being held together by, like, I don't know, horse jizz, Elmer's wood glue, and fucking tobacco spit, then maybe it needs to be knocked down and you should build a better mailbox. But a lot of these are the newer, hardened ones. Hell, the one guy even had one put on a spring because it got hit so many times. So it would get hit, spring back, and it would auto center, but apparently it wasn't idiot proofed, and the guy took that out too. Which is why I'm glad I live in a dead end road, where usually I take care of the plowing if it needs done or clearing up the road. Plus the fact that my mailbox is my mailbox probably weighs about as much as one of the dump trucks. So yeah, even if they were to come down here and hit it, they'd fucking break their plow before they broke my mailbox. This sucks. I really want to listen to music. It is not good at all to be a Swift driver. Like I said, if you're just starting out in the industry, you gotta get your experience somewhere, but I personally would rather work for any shady ass guy who I met in like a... Alright, let's put it this way. I'd rather get hired onto a company if I'm taking a shit in a truck stop and a guy opens the stall while I'm taking a shit and offers me a job and tells me he'd put me through CDL training. I would take that job over working for Swift any day. Their diamond drivers, which are supposed to be their best drivers, are a fucking joke. I've seen some of them who couldn't even back the truck up bobtail. As much as I bash on like Schneider, JB Hunt, Werner, Challenger, all the bottom feeder companies, you gotta start somewhere, but Jesus Christ, Swift, That I would treat like a bad case of gonorrhea. Old Dominion's not bad, but they're different. They don't run, unless you're running doubles, which you're not going to do straight out of CDL school. You're going to be running just a regional or local, which you don't need a Class A for. You need only a Class B. Like Old Dominion, ABF, New Penn, R&L carriers. Stuff like that, you're not carrying a heavy enough load and you're not driving far enough that you would need a Class A CDL. So that kind of goes out the window there. Like I said, when I went through it, it was Challenger who I did. I've seen it. It depends on the sort facility and all that. Like, if you're talking UPS drivers that deliver your package, then yeah, they're garbage. But the guys who actually deliver from sort facility to sort facility, which isn't as much as you would think anymore. UPS has actually parked a lot of their trucks, and they do more air than anything. The only time that you ever really see a truck is when they're transporting from the airport to sort facility. If they got north, you still see them running the tandems. That's only because there's such a high volume up there, especially like Pennsylvania, places like that, where they still have a heavy ground footprint. They've taken air a lot of the way. Later, Evan. I guess we can douse our high beams. The sun's starting to come up. We got 648 miles. Yeah, have fun doing that work. I'm working here. I win. Get around another. Oh, look, it's a different colored Dodge Dually this time, and it's actually a bluish one instead of the cement gray. This guy looks like he's going fast enough. I'll just stay behind him. Don't mind the big white P-road behind your car. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you slow down, I'll just go around you. No, but I have owned a few Dodge Rams. My neighbor had a Dakota Sport RT. That thing was actually pretty badass, even though it was only a V6. The thing would do some amazing fucking donuts. Every time we, our tires would get down low, we'd get out in the circle and burn them down. After we had, of course, already ordered our new set and got them. And before the tire shop in town closed, we used to get out there and burn what was left of the tires off, send them off in smoke. I don't want to get stuck behind that car when you try to get stuck behind this bus. This is gonna happen. 3, 2, 1, brake lights. Now? There we go. As I come to think of it, I've never owned a compact pickup, period. They've all been full size. Whether it was Chevy, Ford, GMC, Dodge, they were all full sizes. Oh shit, look out, we're in Louisiana. I cap our speed down 5 miles an hour. beautiful sunrise coming up. And I know we're going to have to drive through Alabama, which means we're going to go by Talladega Superspeedway. I'd gone by a stretch of I-20 for forever. I couldn't for the life of me fucking figure out why. There was all these RVs and campers parked up on the right side hill. And then it dawned on me, I was like, motherfucker, this is Talladega. Now, you can't get to it because he didn't put the track on the map, but there is, oh, we got rain coming. Sun's coming up and it's starting to rain, what the hell? Of course, headlights on for safety, even though it's still too early to shut them off anyways, as some of these drivers have already fucking done. Come on, it's a 50 state rule. If it's raining, wipers on, headlights on. Oh, look, he turned them on. It's almost like he heard me. I forget which one I'm using. I'm using the old, I think it's Coyote's old air brakes and hoses, squeal and hiss. Something like that. I like it. Oh, legs are cramping up. See, this is a game where I don't need the race rig. I just want like a computer chair and a desk. I could sit perfectly fine. Wouldn't suck, but when you race like I do, you can't really move things around because it's a pain in the ass. Mainly if I could just find a more comfortable seat. This guy, you don't even have his fucking lights on. You jackass, it's raining. Turn your fucking lights on. You too, and you too. All you guys. Or don't. I'm issuing you all civilian tickets. Be interesting to see what we can get for a load out of Atlanta. Plus I want to see if we've got a dealership in Atlanta too. Specifically a Peterbilt dealership. I know Atlanta should have one because it's a big ass city. We're still gonna be driving through sun showers, and I'm gonna violate the same friggin' rule I've just been bitching about, but it is bright enough now that it is a sun shower. Just enough to dampen the roads a little bit and annoy me. And it's already stopped, so we're gonna kill our wipers. Come on, we need to get to the Mississippi line so we can get back up to 70 miles an hour. The 65 is kind of, eh. We're only 479 miles out. We gotta get there before 4 o'clock. The faster I get there, the more drive time I've got, the more loads I can log before I have to reset. Another one of our spaced out drivers there, rocking his own truck, doing his thing. We've got to be getting close to the border. I know Louisiana's not, well, hell, we're down at the bottom end. No, I-10 would be the bottom end. We're on I-20, we're on the upper end. Shouldn't take us that long to get to Louisiana, because we're not even going to come up on New Orleans, because that's off I-10. We should be hitting the Mississippi line here pretty soon. Watching the map, not seeing it. Keep my eye on it though. It's gotta be coming soon because we still have to go through Alabama and then into Georgia, so we've gotta be pretty damn close. Another one of our drivers. I am in 8 low or 17th. There's the Louisiana line. I have 19 new notifications. No, I fucking don't. I clear them out. Facebook. Oh, the Mississippi River. I think it's actually gonna. We dropped to 60 miles an hour over the bridge. Yep. And there's Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi. I think this is the, what, 4th time I've gone over the Mississippi River today? Yeah, pretty sure this is the 4th time. Now we can get back up to 65 at least. We have now crossed over into Mississippi. Hopefully we can get back up to 70. No, we're not in Mississippi for long. Then we get in Alabama, and we're not in Alabama for long because we only got 394 to go now. See what this mileage board says here. Jackson, Mississippi, 100. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 130. I can't stand 10 speeds. I hate 10, I hate 13, and I hate 15. I especially hate the Super 10. Alright, so that's going to be Jackson, Mississippi coming up. With our trucks, you can put whatever transmission you want in it, but you'll never see me running a 10 speed. I could really be a smart ass right now. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take full opportunity to. If I could fucking spell first. Bam. 10 speed's not enough gear. Spread out too far. Or it's too short. Damn. I think I started something now. Just don't like 10 speeds. Drove too many old ass trucks with Road Ranger transmissions in them. Now look, this whole time I've been sitting here driving at 65 when I could go to 70. I'll be more specific, an Eaton Fuller 18-speed Pro Shift for the win. I'm glad I got over. Even though that truck's probably gonna smoke me. They're gonna have to slow down for these other semis. Oh, fuck that. I've driven one. I've driven a quad stick. Fuck that one too. Now it looks like everybody's all shifted over to the other lane and they're all getting off. Well, that doesn't help me now, seeing how I'm out in the fast lane and I got a car trying to come up on my inside. A quad is a motherfucker to do because you gotta have your right hand on one lever and then you gotta take your left arm through the steering wheel to get to the other stick. A 3-stick or a twin stick you can kind of do single hand. A triple stick's a little bit harder to do single hand. A twin stick you can do pretty easily if you've done it a lot, but it's usually requires 2 hands. And a lot of drivers I've seen, like in YouTube videos, they're old school, so they take their hand off the steering wheel and steer with their knee and all that shit. And then you get the guys that are more safety conscious that'll drive